We have you covered with more local news and reports that impact you. I'm Chris Searle.
And I'm Nadine Yanis. We will lead off this half hour back to the breaking news that we've been following since 1:30 this afternoon. A swatting call at Mariner High School. Fox 4 first heard about a large police presence at the high school today. Some of you even called us asking about the line of squad cars that made their way to the school.
Cape Coral police have confirmed no students were injured from the situation. Investigators say they're looking into the possibility of a swatting call.
All right, taking us through everything that's happened this afternoon, let's bring in Fox 4's Caitlin Knapp, who's been on the scene since early this afternoon.
And Caitlin, what do we know as of right now?
Well, right now, just want to really address what is happening out here. It's quite a bit different scene than hours earlier today. Parents and students are home safe tonight after a prank phone call forced Mariner High School into a lockdown around 1 o'clock this afternoon. And on this side of the fence, parents and loved ones were waiting for a few hours to hear that their students were okay. Now, a prank call sparked a large response from officers across the county. Close to 2 hours of searching and clearing the school. Police say there was no shooter or anyone injured. Students were able to leave around 2:45. Many parents anxiously waiting to reunite with their loved ones. Moments we caught as it happened.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I am so sorry.
It's not right to be able to put all these kids in this whole school through that much fear and trauma and just everything. It's terrifying.
That student responding to the fact that this was a prank call. None of this was real. Some students tell me that they are not comfortable with going back to school tomorrow. Others say that they feel okay with it. Again, I do want to emphasize that this was a prank call. No one was hurt. And the prank call is what police call swatting. That's when someone calls 911 in an attempt to get a large amount of officers to respond to a fake emergency. And as of tonight, Cape Coral police say no one has been arrested at this point. Reporting live outside Mariner High School, Caitlin Knapp, Fox 4.
Still so scary, Caitlin. Thank you for that update. Also tonight, that conversation continues that the impact threats like this can have on a child's mental health and the trauma that can still come from a threat like this, even if it turns out to be false. This echoed by Cape Coral's police chief, Anthony Sizemore, today.
Sorry that they have to go through this. It really is a shame that in today's world they have to drill on this like they would a fire drill, and then to have to actually go through it. It was very emotional for a lot of the students, and I feel for them. And I would advise any parent to keep an eye on their child, their student tonight, and if they are in need of counseling, I'm confident that the school district will provide any type of resources that may be needed.
So we are watching out for you tonight. And how do you talk to your child about this after a threat like this happens? Well, here are some tips from the Huntsman Mental Health Institute from the University of Utah. First, start the conversation with your child. Ask how the student is feeling, and if they're showing any kind of stress or anxiety, just hear them out, listen to them. Second, provide information to help put their fears into context. Talk to them about all of the safety protocols in place and the adults and law enforcement that constantly monitor these threats to keep students safe. Also, monitor your child's social media, especially in the first couple of hours here, because sometimes seeing these posts over and over again can reinforce those fears and anxiety. And finally, look out for signs of stress, changes in mood, irritability, withdrawing, refusing to attend school, or can't concentrate. Maybe they're experiencing reoccurring nightmares. These are all signs that your child is still dealing with this tonight.